What is poppin', everybody? We are back with another video, and in today's video, what I have done is I have taken the full FUT fantasy, and we are going to be putting them up against the UCL Road to the Final cards, because they're both cards that can upgrade. So I was like, upgradable versus upgradable, and we are going to see which promo is better. But before we even get into that, I just want to thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers. But let me explain my morning. So I woke up, I was disappointed by the Chelsea game, right? I was crying myself, I was crying, and I went to see like how my latest video did, and then I found out I gained 5 subscribers overnight, which is incredible. So I want to thank you guys so much for that. Like, none of this would be happening without you guys, so it means a lot. Also, shout out to two very people that are just very nice in my comments, like overly nice. They're like, I don't even think I deserve it, but like it means a lot to me. So first one is Hugo Palman. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. You're a huge dub. And then also, I don't want to pronounce this right, but I think it's Dangerist. I don't know how to pronounce it, but you two are like some of the nicest commenters I've ever met or I've ever seen like before, so I appreciate you guys so much. But without further ado, let's take a look at the teams. First off, this is the FUT fantasy team. You got Grealish, Griezmann, Werner, Politano, Çalhanoğlu, Andre, Mendy, Marquinhos, De Ligt, Molina, and Vicario in net. There was no there was no FUT fantasy goalie. I just realized they're not called FUT fantasy anymore. They're just fantasy cards because it's not FIFA Ultimate Team anymore. But we'll just call it that because like it's just engraved in my head. But also, you might be wondering why I put them on Spurs, because it's a fantasy that they'll win a title. I can't really talk. Chelsea just bottled the freaking Carabao Cup. So this joke was made last night before the finals, so it's unfortunate. But yeah, I just made a random goalie. I just put Vicario in there. And then moving on to the UCL Road to the Final card, we got Jesus, Martinez, Xavi Simons, Kimmich, Kroos, Pedri, Gvardiol, Boscagli, Sula, Dix, Donnarumma. And I know some of the ratings might not line up. That is just how EA does it. I don't like choose the ratings like on the exact same statistics except for defensive awareness and composure. Everything else is the same. So the ratings should be pretty equal, but I don't know. Anyways, in these videos, how it works, if you haven't seen one of these before, is we play a game between the two teams, and then we do a career simulation where they go for the Premier League, Carabao Cup, something Chelsea can't win, the FA Cup, and the Champions League to see who is the best team. We always start off with the game, and I will see you there. Alright, we are ready to start this game. Let me know who you think is going to win down in the comments. I think that the Fantasy FC will win it. I said it right that time, but let's get into it. Who finds Gabriel Jesus? Gabriel Jesus. Oh, try stuff, give it out wide. Pedri intercepts in the middle. Xavi Simons is free. Will he finish it? He shoots. Oh, was that a save? Oh, if that was a great save by Vicario. What a save. Xavi Simons was one-on-one. He tries the Trivela. It does not work. All right. Werner finds Griezmann. This could be a counterattack for fantasy. Politano, he gives it to Werner. Werner can run. Will he finish it or will he cross? Grealish in the middle, finishes it in the bottom corner. Just at the end of the first half, Fantasy FUT is put up 1-0 by Grealish. He must have heard my offer of giving him some vodka because it is 1-0. He pushed it in the back of the net. And I mean, that was a good counterattack. What a ball to Werner. Werner made the smart decision of making a cross. Grealish volleys it bottom corner. Honestly, I thought he was going to go far post, but a goal's a goal, if you know what I mean. Wow, we are about to go to halftime. Nope, yeah, there we are. Halftime. 1-0 to Fantasy FUT. I told you guys, I might not have predicted Chelsea winning, but I'll predict this one in case. And, instead, does it make me feel any better? Am I still empty inside after that loss? Yeah, but I don't know. I'm sad now. Now that I thought about it, I'm sad again. All right, scrap that. Let's keep going into the game. To Marquinhos, to Griezmann. Andre. Marquinhos. Politano. He gives it back to Andre, who chips it in. Griezmann wins the header, and it's in! No way! What a header by Griezmann. It is 2-0 to the Fantasy FUT. And where's he running to? Where's he going? Oh, I forgot you can celebrate with the manager in this game. Wow, they are celebrating with Big Ange. What a header by Griezmann. Let's take a look at that. The back pass, clips up by Andre. Griezmann wins a header with 3 guys that are taller than him. Perfectly bottom corner. Beautiful header. 2-0 Fantasy FUT. Can the UCL Road to the Final make a comeback? Let's find out. Who gives it to Xavi Simons? Oh, he could have given a through ball, but he decides not to. He finally does. Lautaro gives it to Jesus. Jesus finishes it. It is 2-1. And this UCL road to the final team could be making a comeback. They answered the second goal just like that. And, I mean, the comeback is on, honestly. This was some good play. Through ball. One more. I don't like Gabriel Jesus. You know, he said his shooting is not his strong suit. But that was a nice finish. I'll give him that. And we get back into this game 2-1. There is no chance that there will be another attempt for this UCL road to the final team. But maybe. Nope. Pedri. Oh, that is the end of the game. The UCL road to the final have lost to the Fantasy Foot 2-1. There could have been a chance for a comeback, but ultimately it did not happen. 2-1 was the final score. But will it fare the same in a career simulation? Let's find out. Alright, we are ready to start this simulation. Let me know, based off of that game, who do you think is going to win it in the comments? Let's see, who do I think is going to win? I'll stick with the Fantasy Foot, honestly. But this is how it works, in case you haven't watched my videos before. So, we can tell who wins, you know, like, what trophy, like, basically, if a team wins a Premier League and a team who wins the Carabao Cup, you know the Premier League is obviously better, because the Carabao Cup is a Mickey Mouse Cup, so why did Chelsea even want to win that? You know, like, they're just so much better than, they wanted Liverpool to feel, like, happy because Jurgen Klopp's leaving. Am I coping? Absolutely, but yeah, so that's how it works. But on the off chance, the very, very slim chance that neither team wins a trophy, here's how it works. You do better in the Premier League, 1 point. Better in Carabao, 1 point. Better in FA Cup, 1 point. Better in Champions League, 1 point. If they are tied in the end, then it goes to whoever has the best goal scorer. But that is it. I will start simulating, and I will see you after it's done. Let's go! Alright, we have finished the simulation. Let's see which team has won. Yeah, I have no idea. Like, the simulations always go so differently from the match. Like, it's hard to tell. But, let's go. 9th, Chelsea. I don't even want to see Chelsea, man. It just hurts. It hurts. Like, I'm dying, man. Not really, but it makes me upset. 6th place, Aston Villa. 5th place. How did I get 5th place with Crystal Palace? What? I didn't play any games, by the way. This is just me simulating. They beat Arsenal, Newcastle, Chelsea, Villa. What? All right. Anyways, 4th place. Who is it? Manchester United. That means either team is 1 and 2, or who else is in here? Liverpool. It's always Liverpool ruining everything, man. Oh my God, screw Klopp. But are they 3rd? No, the Foot Fantasy team, or Fantasy FC, whatever you want to call it, they finished 3rd. Did either team, or did the UCL road to the final win it at least? They did. 90 points. Liverpool with 88. Screw Liverpool, man. I told you. I literally said it in my last video that I hated Big Verge. And then he probably watched my video because he's in love with me. And he saw that and he was like, oh, Presley hates me. I'm going to make him feel even worse. And screw Virgil van Dijk, man. All right, whatever, man. The Premier League goes to the UCL road to the final. Carabao Cup. Like, I don't even know if I should count this because this counts as a Mickey Mouse Cup. But the UCL road to the final team won it in the finals. Where did the Spurs, the Fantasy, they lost to the UCL road to the final team. So that is 2-0 on trophies. FA Cup, are either of them in the final? No, only the UCL road to the final. They beat them again in the semifinals. This is not going good for the Fantasy FC. But last but not least, are either a team in the Champions League final? Yes, there we go. The Fantasy Foot finally got their lick back, and they are in the finals. They lost to the UCL Rttf, but they beat them 2-0 in the first leg, so that's something. That's something, no? But think about it like this. What is better? Premier League, what is better? Domestic treble or Champions League? I don't know. You guys gotta let me know in the comments. But also, daily question, all right? Because I always ask a question every video, you know? So what's the daily question? Oh, all right. Oh, this is a good question because I remember the commentators talking about it in the games. Do you think games should go into extra time, or do you think they should just go straight to penalties? Because the commentators brought up a good point that, like, everybody doesn't really try in the extra time. Like, there was barely any effort in the final that I just played, except for that one goal. There was not much, if I'm being honest. Maybe like 3 chances, not even. But that is just I don't know what my opinion would be. Let me know down in the comments what yours is. But let's see. Did the UCL road to the finals? Did they win the FA Cup? They did. They beat Aston Villa 3-1. I mean, that's good for them. But did the Fantasy FC win the Champions League? 3, 2, 1. They did. They won. They beat Leipzig in the finals. So basically, let me ask. All right. Also, besides the question I asked you, what do you think is better? Premier League, Carabao Cup, FA Cup, or Champions League? Let me know down in the comments, because in my opinion, I don't know, honestly. Like, I don't know. But let's look at the player stats. Lautaro Martinez scored 35 goals in 38 matches. I don't know if he breaks Haaland's record. I think Haaland's is 36, but that is insane. Mo Salah with Timo Werner followed behind him. For some reason, Erling Haaland went to Man United because I put him in free agency, but Erling Haaland went to United. Okay. Luis Diaz, Jesus. Jackson's there with 19 goals. All right. So that is a very interesting career simulation, if I'm being honest. One of the interestingest that I've seen in a while. But that is the end of the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much. We're at like 130 subscribers right now. It's a lot. I even, like, think about this. Like, I even got my first hate comment. So, like, that means we're starting to make it, right? Because you don't get to the top without getting hated on. Am I right? I'm right? But that is it. I will see you guys tomorrow because I post daily content every day. Peace.